Welcome back to The Express at Vancouver Circus School in New Westminster. The athletes that train here aren't clowning around, and neither are the fighters in our next story. At Tactics Gym, they found the calling of CrossFit.
At the age of 74, MJ here feels like he's in his prime.
I was diagnosed with diabetes about 12 years ago, and I was told through exercise and diet, I might be able to manage it without taking drugs. And 12 years later, I still don't take any drugs.
It's thanks to a workout regimen designed for pro fighters and seniors alike called CrossFit at Tactics Gym. A full-body workout that's grueling, unrelenting, and extremely effective.
CrossFit involves anything. It's constantly varied functional movements done at high intensity. So really anything I feel like making them do that day, if it's a functional movement, it's in.
Like push-ups, lunges, and pull-ups, just to name a few. The idea is to improve strength and endurance, qualities prized by pro fighters.
The type of body that CrossFit builds is a really good strength-to-weight ratio. So it'll build that really happy medium that's good at cardio. They're 80% good at everything, but not 100% the best at anything.
It gives guys like MJ the ability to lift 15-pound kettlebells with ease, making CrossFit beneficial at home, at work, and inside the octagon. See, Tactics Gym gears training programs toward mixed martial arts, so students can build strength and put it to use, whether it's through Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or cardio kickboxing.
You'll never get a better workout. If you ever get a chance to do, grappling or wrestling, a solid kickboxing workout here at Tactics, you won't get a better workout. We will kick your butt.
And especially when the popularity of mixed martial arts is hitting unprecedented levels, Murray says this is a great way to keep fighters and non-fighters motivated to stay fit.
At my age, people start tiring and they get down like this. And I didn't want to do that, and this has brought me back quite a bit.
And a little visual motivation helps too.
I like watching the women the best. Cut that out, cut that.
I'm Tim Chung in Vancouver for The Express.
I want to be that tough at 70. They say that a typical CrossFit workout burns 600 calories, which is double that of your average gym workout. Pretty awesome. The website is tacticsgym.com. Now, I do have to say, even though this is our active living special, sometimes it's hard to fit it all in. Now, imagine trying to fit in the fitness when you have a new baby. As you'll see in this next story, you don't have to trade in your gym membership for a stroller.
This is Baby Bootcamp.
You want to make sure that your pelvic floor is engaged.
Where a push-up comes with a big payoff.
I wanted something where I could kind of slowly ease back into exercise, but obviously be able to bring my little one with me.
So we're going to have a relay race obstacle course here.
The Fit for Two class is run by mom and fitness instructor Dee Clark.
We do exercise classes with pregnant women, and then we do mom and baby postnatal classes.
It's fantastic to feel like I can really use my body and just be active with my kids.
A lot of my classes, I try to have more like a games kind of a feel to it, so we have like a little bit of competition. It's a very fun atmosphere, and people kind of forget that they're exercising.
There's those days where you just really don't want to get out of the house, and that's actually the day that you need to get out of the house. That's the day where you just have to get up, and having a group of women that understand what you're going through.
One mom told me that she actually feels human again because you get to move in a different way.
And the babies, well, they're pretty relaxed while mom breaks a sweat.
They seem to just, chill out and just look around and things.
The women say their babies aren't always this quiet.
Sometimes we talk about the symphony of babies in the background.
But being surrounded by other moms means that even a little spit up is no big deal.
You could not have timed that any better.
And fitness is only one part of this. It's also about forming new friendships based on their shared experiences.
We sort of bounce ideas off each other, I guess, especially when they get around this age and they're starting to do new things.
Coming to classes like this, you're automatically with people that understand where you're coming from, that are in the same boat, and they're coming several times a week, so they get to know each other really well. And so that's probably my favorite part of teaching, is just that sense of community. All right, so think about bringing your shoulders back and down.
You know, it's been great. I'm really glad I've met a lot of great women, and it's good for him because he gets to socialize with some of the other kids.
I'm Bianca Salterbeck in Vancouver for The Express.
Dee says she was never into working out at the gym and credits her husband for getting her into fitness. The quick story is this. Back in 2001, she entered a 12-week body transformation course and surprised everyone, including herself, by placing 4th out of hundreds of competitors. Inspiring. The website is fit42.ca. You're watching The Express, and we've got more ways to make you want to work out after the break.
The Fits List gets an eagle's eye view of Whistler.
The first thing would be to find something that you might actually enjoy to do.
Ascend Fitness Coaching shares the secret to staying motivated. The Express, we are your local voice.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
hairstyling and color services for Shaw TV, provided by The Lounge Hair Studio. LoungeHairStudio.com.
Lungo filaccio, triste sartaccio, fila fila ma che vuoi filar, senza punta l'ago non può andare, troppo filo te l'ha fatto far, ed ora non puoi più filare. Hai filato giorno e notte con giacchette, pantaloni, sottovesti e gonelloni pura sera.
I'm an island girl, but Vancouver's definitely home. I think home is where your happy place is. That's what I love about The Express. We meet people who are passionate about what they do. And we're not pretending to be something we're not. We're just celebrating who we really are.
Welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward. Today's show is all about you. Welcome back to The Express at the Vancouver Circus School at Westminster Quay. This is one place to go if you're looking for a little aerial action, but it's not the only place. Up next, we join our Sea to Sky host Nicole Fitzgerald for a little high-flying family fun on today's Fits List.
1 part hikers, 1 part high heels. I'm a mountain girl, always looking for the next adventure. This is where dreams are made. Dreams that are meant to be shared. From peak to valley, from snow to sun. I'm Nicole Fitzgerald, and this is the Fits List. Doing everything you've ever wanted to do.
It's much more beautiful in the winter when it's blue skies and the snow's just covering everything. It's pretty exciting to be up here in the winter.
Snow on the ground and falling from the sky. There is magic afoot in Whistler. But only one tree fort straps guests in for a different perspective. A place where the delicious chill of winter comes with a distinct zip. The views on Ziptrek EcoTour change with the seasons, making this high-flying experience Whistler's #1 year-round adventure. From summer's heat to winter's frost, no 2 seasons are the same.
All of the snow is absolutely incredible. I've been zip trekking twice in the summer, but I gotta say, winter is my absolute favorite. When you come in out of the trees, it just opens up into an incredible winter wonderland view.
Our tour with guide Jennifer Timon and Brad Broom begin on the family-friendly Bear Tour, 200 feet above the Fitzsimmons Creek. Clip, sputter, whoosh, zip. All abilities and ages can play together thanks to Ziptrek's encouraging guides who always come in twos to run the braking system. There are no big tires to smash into on this tour.
The guides are doing all the braking and we're doing all the stopping, so you do feel a little bit of a jolt, but it's very mild, and then we just slow you down and pull you in, so you don't get that big clunk at the end.
Gravity feels this fun, and the rest is left up to Mother Nature.
The vast majority of the energy that we produce up here on course is produced by sustainable methods. So we have solar panels around the course that you might see as we zip around today.
All right, so here we are in the coastal temperate rainforest, and we're actually in the western hemlock zone.
Buzzing bodies are given a break from the zip lines as Jennifer provided an intimate introduction to the stars of today's event.
They're pretty easy to distinguish between the other trees that are in the forest simply because they've got a little bacon strip bark kind of thing, and the top of their tree actually always dips down.
This Lonely Planet Top 10 rated tour is built on the backs of trees, literally, with 9 treetop bridges and 10 zip lines slung Swiss Family Robinson style from ancient old-growth cedars and silver firs. Jennifer works in one of the rarest, most endangered old-growth forests on Earth, even more so than the Amazon rainforests.
We have lots of initiatives going to make sure that we preserve the forest that we zip around in. When Ziptrek first came here, we partnered with Global Forest Science Foundation. They're an environmental organisation that helps us to design our course, make sure that we're using the trees that we're in the most environmentally sustainable way possible, from the way that we connect our decks to the trees to the way that we connect our zip lines to the trees.
A bear cub no longer. My nerves climbed, and I wanted to soar like a bird. The Eagle Tour culminates in a 2,000-foot-long zip that yields a 20-story drop.
To put that in perspective, that zip line is about the same length as the Eiffel Tower, laid out on its side, times 2, which is really neat.
And exhilarating, both right side up and upside down. From Whistler, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for Shaw TV.
Ziptrek celebrates its 10th anniversary this year, and one way that you can celebrate with them, a Ziptrek sunset tour or a twilight tour where headlamps are provided. You're watching our Express special on active living, and we have one more story to share that takes us to Chilliwack to find out how to keep motivated and keep moving.
It's the hardest part of my day, so once I'm done my workout, I think I could do anything. Now the hardest part is already over, and everything else is a breeze after that.
But it's physically doing that workout and then being motivated to keep doing a workout that's the challenge. With New Year's long gone and the long haul setting in, we're checking in with fitness coach Tanya Shaw to find out how you can help keep the fire in your fitness goals.
The first thing would be to find something that you might actually enjoy to do. Going for a walk after dinner, or something that's manageable to fit into your life.
After earning her kinesiology degree, Tanya worked with some sports teams, and through helping them with their fitness goals, she came into fitness coaching. Tanya coaches people one-on-one or in group situations like a boot camp.
There's a couple different great things about the boot camps. One is that the workouts change every single time, so you're never going to get that plateau because you're constantly challenging yourself, you're constantly working different muscles in different ways. In terms of motivation, it's great because you never get bored of a workout, and that's a huge part about keeping motivated and getting results, is to keep things interesting and keeping things fun.
Not only does taking part in a boot camp like this help keep you motivated, it also keeps you accountable to yourself and to others, and it also makes sure that your New Year's resolution doesn't bite the dust, or in this case, doesn't bite the concrete.
A friend of mine phoned me up and asked me if I would like to join her, and I said sure, because I needed a little bit more motivation in my fitness, and I've been going ever since. And really helps you compete against yourself and also with others.
And back to push-ups.
Tanya's great. She's a great motivator. She really gives you a lot of variety in the classes, which is awesome. You're never doing the same thing twice.
3, 2, 1.
And of course at the end it feels the best when you're done and you can relax.
And though Tanya may hold several boot camp classes and personal training sessions in a week, she still finds the time to fit in her workouts.
I try, just like everyone else, in my calendar I schedule my own workout time. That's an important part for sticking to it. Just like you have a doctor's appointment, if you write in your calendar, chances are you're going to go.
But however you get yourself out and moving about, Tanya reminds us to focus on the bright side.
When keeping motivated, one of the most important things is to focus on the positives. The more you focus on the positive aspects, such as how great you feel and how much you love your legs, because your legs give you the ability to walk up a flight of stairs, your arms give you the ability to carry your child or give a hug. Instead of focusing on, oh, I have a little bit of extra stuff around when I wave bye-bye or whatever it is, the more you're going to love yourself and the more you're going to want to take care of yourself, then you also get the results.
For Shaw TV, I'm Tiffany Garden.
Tanja offers fitness coaching and boot camps in Chilliwack. The website is ascendfitnesscoaching.com. Now that's it for today's Express special on living an active life. We would love to hear from you about how you like to get your sweat on. You can find us on Facebook and talk to us on Twitter. I'm Johanna Ward. Thanks for watching The Express, only on Shaw TV.